So let's get some music going. And today, we're going to be looking at, what's the word? We're going to be looking at the English stream. And then we're going to be looking at the Russian stream afterwards, with hopefully some translations from our wonderful Russian Kate. When do I sleep? That's a great idea, Beaker Tanks, and the question is not very much. So far today I've slept about 3 hours, and that's good enough. You know, it's enough to be able to keep the engine running right now. Let's just make sure everything is set up. I wish they'd change the music sometime. It's definitely becoming a little bit samey. Mostly looking forward to the Swedish air treat. Yeah, I kind of am as well. And no, I live in Canada. I have to be prepared for these things. And also, you know, sleep is definitely something I have had a love-hate relationship with over the years, so I'd rather right now just to hate it and get things done. I kind of want to know what the other 5 ships are. Yeah, I mean, we've seen some kind of interesting ones, right? So we have, obviously, the Australian ship. We have the Isuzu. You know, we've got the the Sendai, and then of course the Eugen and the Grafspee, which have been talked about. So with the other, you know, with the other machines, definitely is interesting to see what we're going to get from other nations. What country? So far, no idea. My squad salty as fuck about the Sendai. You know what? There are certain weebs that I know, which are definitely hurt by the Sendai, and all I've got to say is just wait and, you know, see. There should be some other stuff, hopefully, for Japan. So yeah. Oh, don't even, hippie. Xanthra made a perfect Photoshop of that, by the way. Hey, Viking. Hope you're doing alright. And hi, Moxie. Nice to see you, bud. Ooh. Good old 322. Yeah, because I do understand that, you know, the Sendai is very much underwhelming if we compare it to especially stuff like the Grafspee and the Prince Eugen. But at the same time, you know, it's you can't just compare yourself to the best. You've got to compare yourself to everything over you know, over you got to do. You got to compare yourself to everything instead of just one single thing. The Photoshop got posted by the official War Thunder page. Nice one. Oh, that's great. Oh, sorry, Grafspee. It's not Grafspee, it's Grafspee. I feel like Hermione Granger up in this. Hey, Jesper. Japan doesn't get any ground vehicles. I'm rocking up to Gaijin HQ and politely slapping everyone there. Yeah, it's time for a strongly worded letter, I think. We can all band together, I'm sure we can write a letter. Blame the Germans. Don't worry, I do a lot, and it's very fun. Yeah, we know from what Grom said yesterday, there's going to be, you know, 5 other ships, there's going to be a few more ground vehicles, and obviously all the air vehicles. Where's my DU? Ah, yes. We need to talk to a few more Abrams crew members to let us know that everything about the Abrams tanks is wrong, and, you know, they've got big arms so they can load quickly. That was some fun conversations a few weeks ago. God damn. But I'm hoping the big man Sean is back. Love me a bit of Sean. It's always good seeing him do these streams, and it's also nice, you know, not just seeing him do the streams, but also seeing you know, BVVD as well. Maybe they can answer some questions at the end. It's always nice to see, you know, that stuff. And also, got to make sure to get the volume balanced. If you're new here as well, normally we do live stream some War Thunder and also some other games here. So, you know, make sure to follow and follow, so when we do streams, you can come and have a chat. It's also a great place to ask questions as well, since it's normally where I answer stuff. If you want to have, you know, a specific question asked in a voice form instead of a text form, like on the Tech Hub. Where is my US M7 medium tank? One day, obviously, it will come. They have denied the Mirage outright, but they have said nothing about the Lightning for this patch. I know, it's interesting, isn't it? They talked about the F-104, they talked about the Phantom 2, they talked about all of these different things not coming. But the one thing they made sure not to mention was the Lightning. And the music's cut, everybody's dead.
Hey guys,
oh,
welcome back to
there we go.
And, today
there's
we
the
have
big
a
man.
very special episode. We're bringing to you an early preview of update.
Right, just let me know if
1.95,
this is
right?
if this is too
Northern
loud
Wind.
or if this is
so,
okay.
Northern Wind, yeah, this is
like if it needs to be higher
also
or
known
lower,
as,
let me know.
Vyacheslav or Slava Bulanikov, and I'm Sean. Well, you guys probably know who we are. So, Northern Wind, why? Because we're finally bringing more stuff to the Swedish tech tree.
It's
and
the highest resolution
naturally,
it can be.
We're going to have a fully fledged aircraft tree, a tank tree, and
only aircraft tree.
only aircraft tree for now,
BVVD's
yes.
already in.
Tank tree in
tank tree-
premium version, some vehicle.
Yeah, just a little closer to the microphone, maybe a little bit.
Окей.
All right, there we
Как
go.
нас слышно? Окей.
Yeah, there we go. This is much better. Okay, so what are we going to start with? That's a very interesting aircraft that we discussed just shortly before the live stream.
Yeah, we have a lot of Sweden aircraft.
Swedish.
Swedish aircraft, but we cannot show all variants, and we decide to show you some unique, some special, some interesting version of aircraft.
This is definitely one of the more interesting aircraft in the tech tree. So this is B-18B, a very pretty fast bomber actually for a twin engine aircraft.
It can be named.
Does that say 570 kilometers an hour?
Bomber, strike bomber.
Strike bomber, fast bomber, yeah.
What is going on with
this
this
thing? It comes with
thing?
its own proprietary HE rockets, which come with like
heat rocket,
HE
bombs. I will show.
Yeah, there's like a whole arsenal of these things for
yeah,
Swedish.
I want to
They got
test
their
that
own
because
weapons.
I've got a feel. Jesus
Yeah, so you see
Christ!
the loadouts are just wow.
That's
they're
nearly
so
as bad as
numerous.
American helicopters.
Tank.
Yeah, anti-tank.
Anti-tank.
So basically, their heat.
Maybe we have some
sorry
problem.
Hold on, just checking.
It's really nice seeing all of these
Alright,
different
yeah, it's
loadouts
just
when
that,
only like two of them
people
are
can
going to be
hear us,
used,
okay.
by the way.
Anti-ship rockets,
Yep.
armor-piercing rockets.
Anti-ship rockets. Something tells me that
So it just has
everyone's gonna
everything.
Use those against tanks.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, those anti-ship
Oh my
rockets.
god, that is
180 millimeters.
that looks a little bit dodgy.
That's some
Stop.
big ordnance right
Oh.
there. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, we're gonna
Hopefully
we're gonna
somebody
bring,
got a screenshot of that.
Japanese ships shortly, so just bear with us.
Oh look,
And
they're already seeing the
it's
comments.
Interesting carriage.
Yeah, undercarriage.
Undercarriage. Yeah.
That is
yeah,
pretty cool, actually.
beneath the
Pylon.
fuselage.
Yeah.
That looks very elaborate.
Okay, I think fast just light.
Yeah, exactly. So
let's give it a.
so
let's give
sick,
it a
sorry.
look. But I can't wait. I can't wait for you to show the new physics effects with sparks and stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait a second.
just a little while.
He's hyping it.
All right, here we go.
Cockpit
Yeah, cockpit's work in progress.
placeholder is
Yep.
right now. Okay.
Probably that very sophisticated undercarriage.
So it's
was
got war
there
emergency
because
power.
it has
Is this
so
just-
many weapons that it
This
can,
just looks like a
can
BF-110,
use.
which
And naturally,
has to rely more on its
accommodate for all these
secondary
various
armaments than its
weapons,
primary
That's why the
armaments.
undercarriage is so
Yes.
so sophisticated.
Definitely
you
got
can
really good
bomb-
acceleration.
bombing, attack a bombing zone.
Yeah,
Ship, tanks.
pretty much anything.
Yes.
So something tells me we're going to be seeing a lot of this aircraft in combined battles with tanks and ships very, very soon. And it's surprisingly fast for its size. 570 kilometers, fully loaded.
Yeah, and we have one or two MG, one MG, of course.
Just a little token machine gun, but it's there. You know, it's better than nothing. It's not. It's not like you're going to be shooting down like
your Spark style exactly.
Yeah, but you can
maybe it'll create fireworks or something.
Entirely possible.
I mean, they improved the flame effects last patch, right?
And there's one defensive machine gun. That's it. Okay, so
you had to point out that the cockpit isn't centered.
Yeah,
now it's something that I can never unsee. Thank you. Hello there. Looks awkward as all hell.
Yeah, you can hit that target and then the first pass. Let's see if Slava can do it. Overshot a little.
Oh my!
There we go. Good. So were those?
That truck had no chance.
Those were HE rockets, right?
Yeah, it was HE rockets.
Okay.
I believe.
It looks like a nice plane, though. I definitely want to try some of the different loadouts.
Yeah, we have air brake.
Air brake too.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, and we can bomb from.
So this bomber was built when?
Mid-war.
Mid-war.
Yeah,
okay, so 42, 43.
44, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it fired either the nose rockets all at the same time, but we're gonna have to test that.
Right, and
so I don't know whether it's just him, like holding down the button.
Some of the other Swedish aircraft, I suppose, right?
Yeah, it will be fighter.
J22A.
Yeah, it's so very interesting story about this plane, because it's also mid-war plane, and
2.0. Okay, that's all right.
Sweden didn't have domestic powerful engine.
Yeah,
and they want to buy license Pratt and Whitney.
Yeah, the J22 is nice,
but they cannot bought it.
They couldn't afford it. Didn't have the money.
No, it other.
Okay, so for some reason they couldn't license the engine from Pratt and Whitney.
First version
Yeah, the problem was the American government said no. During wartime we don't want to give foreign countries which are either neutral or Axis powered our technology.
Nice.
Thank you. Like that was basically what they said.
Also, US version, US engine, but.
Yeah, so the same Pratt and Whitney.
Yeah.
Okay, but
then when they were sent, they had a lot of faults with them and stuff,
supply chain.
Also,
which led to a lot of conspiracy theories.
Low performance for this low power, and they.
So by the time they actually got the engine, it was pretty obsolete already. So
no, they had a little bit weaker version.
Oh,
engine.
Okay.
Yeah, and that plane has the same. Performance, they had to remove 2 machine guns and
A29F and 3.
Yeah,
that's true.
The engine that they
I think the F is the one which held the sidewinders, the AIM-9Bs, so that's kind of nice.
Later,
happy about that.
More powerful engine, and they return.
And they put 2 more machine guns back in it. Yeah, because you can still see the holes in the in the wings.
This plane with two machine guns.
Yeah.
In which self-ink.
At 8.7, I mean, there's a lot of vehicles with AIM-9Bs at 8.7 nowadays.
But one.
Yeah,
rifle caliber and
rifle caliber and heavy machine guns. Yeah. All right, got it.
And
13.2 again, proprietary Swedish.
This should be a really fun little machine.
Heavy machine gun.
I'm very much looking forward to this. Also, I really hope that people aren't assholes and play the CW21 at the same time as people are grinding through the Swedish tech tree. That would be absolutely horrible.
Somebody's asking, what's the rate of climb for this aircraft? And the name of that plane again?
J22.
J22. Okay.
J22A.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how, at least right now, it has labeled 2 different 8mm. I don't know why that is.
You see cockpit?
You'd be more worried about the H100s? Yeah, I suppose. It also depends on what they decide Sweden is going to be against. Look how long those wheels are. Oh, that's nice, though.
not hang.
I like
cranked.
that.
So I guess they were designing this before the war, or early in the war.
I'm not sure, but as I remember, it started 42.
Okay. So, yeah, close to mid-war, I suppose. Vegan. That's a good question. Vegan. You know what we're talking about, right?
We will answer on this question a little bit later.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
On this stream.
Yeah.
When we will talk about top tier.
Right. Got it. Okay.
I will answer.
Just be a little patient, guys.
Yeah.
So this is J-22 2.0 single seat fighter. Comes with 2 heavy machine guns.
Good muzzle velocity on the guns.
13.2 millimeter proprietary Swedish
They seem like they
caliber,
have
and
pretty
2
similar
rifle
fire
caliber
rates as
machine
well
guns
between the guns.
as
so
an extra.
That's nice.
Sadly, the Swedish couldn't get their hands on.
Tell you
on
what,
licensed
those
Pratt
mirrors
&
on the
Whitney
back.
engine that they hoped for, so they had to
mirrors
remove
looking
2
back,
heavy
that
machine
is
guns and replace them with
interesting.
rifle
Why is
caliber
everything just off
weapons.
center with the
But,
Swedish?
this is a pretty
What is going
nimble
on?
plane, I suppose.
I think, yeah.
The wings looks the wings look promising in terms of maneuverability. Feels pretty.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, it looks nimble too. So, okay, and I guess the third plane to seal the deal for the Swedish. You want to? Yeah,
I
because
think we will show top tier for
right.
this update, and it will be J42.
Oh, God.
J32B.
32.
It's the P1101 copy.
It's
Even though it looks exactly
Swedish
like a
answer to
Swift.
the Cobra and the MiG.
Cobra. Cobra.
I'm sorry, the two.
Wait,
two-
this is their
two-
top
yeah,
tier?
the Sabre and the MiG. I'm sorry, yeah. That's it.
Is that what it said just there?
Its plane was started in development was started in
in the 50s.
end of 40s.
It's got some
end of 40s,
RB-24s,
yeah,
so I believe those ones are the
and,
AIM-9Bs.
In service, it вступил.
It entered service.
Ended service in 50s.
All right.
And it had a lot of modifications, a lot of different weapons, different systems, and it was multi-role plane.
Right.
Like a
Yeah, the
fighter,
stream's
like
working too, though.
Seat.
At least on my end.
So interceptor, fighter, strike
fighter,
bomber,
strike
whatever. So
assault. Yeah.
it could do pretty much
Yeah,
anything.
and this version it's interceptor version.
Right, because the nose and the the
because,
radar.
nose of
Yeah.
and guidance missiles.
And anti-aircraft missiles.
I really hope
and,
this isn't right
unguided
now
missiles.
what
Right,
there is
rocket
for
bots.
Rocket bots, yeah. And,
just for Swedish
also we
top
have,
tier.
430.
430.
Unless
Wow,
they're really
that's
struggling
some
with the
powerful
Delta Wing
weaponry
idea,
there,
kind of
who
like they
knows?
did with the Javelin, then
That's
I
probably
can
harkens
kind of
back
understand
to
it.
its, multi-role capability, so you can
Yeah.
attack tanks. You need 30s
yeah.
for that.
Yeah. For example,
Those are heat rockets, right? Or oh, these are heat rock. No, hold on.
no. It's interceptor, and it have anti-air.
Okay,
weapons.
anti-air only.
Yeah.
Okay,
Proximity
got it.
rockets?
But there's probably going to be another modification of
Yeah.
it in the tech tree. That's going to be a
Yeah,
ground
yeah,
powder.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Because I can't really see that well from this angle.
Yeah,
what the
aviation
weapons are.
has 12.
Yeah, it's
point,
transonic.
carriage.
I don't. This thing
Right.
isn't
Yeah.
supersonic.
It's
At
cockpit,
least,
still
from what I've
Yeah.
read
very
about it.
soon. And we will finish.
Placeholder cockpit,
Yeah,
guys.
we will finish before release the patch.
I mean, it's a beautiful aircraft. I'm happy
That's
to see it.
okay. That's a probably a.
It's got some
very,
good
very
firepower
important
as well.
thing
And
to
if
clarify.
it
That's a
flies anything
subsonic.
like the Swift does,
Yes.
then
Okay.
it'll do
Subsonic,
really well.
undersonic.
Yep.
But it's close to Hunter, maybe.
Like good
and
acceleration, all of this
and
stuff.
yes, it's
What have you
not,
missed?
top,
Just a few
of,
Swedish vehicles.
It's just
very
that
fast,
the best that
kind
Swedish
of
will
heavy
have in this
fighter.
update for now.
Yeah,
And then
yes,
the
but,
J-22.
After we, of course, we will add and Draken and Wigan and etc.
Okay, so Vigan and Draken confirmed. But for this update, this is going to be the top of the line for the Swedish.
Right. So Viggen and Draken are coming later on. This is going to be what you know, what you're dealing with. All right.
Are those proprietary too? The rockets? Are they NATO rockets or their own?
I mean, that's kind of disappointing, but you know,
Swedish
if we see them, if we get them in the future, that's still good.
Okay.
You know,
unguided
I would have liked to see the
rockets.
Draken
The
personally.
Swedish are surprising in the fact
That would
that
be
they
quiet,
produce
Rocket.
almost everything domestically. You know,
Or
one of the very few countries in the NATO that
or
did.
they have a licensed version of this, like we can see Sidewinder B.
Yep.
But in Sweden it was called Robot 44.
Wow.
24.
All right.
RB 24.
Yep. So I guess air brakes again present since it's a jet. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Air brakes.
Very unusual design there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be a fun plane.
Well, yeah, it makes sense that, you know, the first jet that the Swedish will have in the tech tree is an interceptor. So, you know, they do have something to be
I
able to
hope
counter
we'll
enemy.
add
And it gets, what, 4 AIM-9Bs, so
strike version
it's
and
pretty good.
intercept version.
Well, but this is not a pure, you know, interceptor because it has rocket pods, so it still can
They
be
keep
used
talking
against,
about like an
that's
air
soft-
one and then a
soft
strike
Well, yeah.
one as well.
but still
So we'll maybe there'll be 2 versions of it in the tree.
better than nothing. Okay. Is Sweden coming next patch? That's correct. Yes. 1.95
Is Sweden
Nordic wind,
coming?
and we're going to have
Do
Swedish
my
tech
eyes
tree,
deceive me?
aircraft tech tree for now, and then some tanks are available via premium packs
Yeah.
as of now. Okay.
And we plan that next updates we will add ground force 3.
Nice.
Next
Yeah,
update.
Maybe it will be next update, maybe after next update.
No,
but
don't.
But very close, very
BVV.
close.
Can you
Close.
just stop
Okay.
making
So any
statements and then
other,
changing
planes you
them?
want to show?
maybe tanks.
Yeah. Oh, please. Yes, please. Let's move on to tanks.
Okay, and we will
We're
start
at a probably
with,
next
with,
update.
this, low mid-tier.
Oh, it's the SAV, boys.
Self-propelled
Are you ready?
cannon.
20.
Yes,
Hey,
it's a very
Sticky.
interesting vehicle because
Are you ready for the
Have-
donk machine?
it has a domestic, unique afterloading system.
Really? For
Yeah.
a 120
Yeah, I do
millimeter
need a
cannon?
soundboard.
Yes.
That's like a 40s vehicle, right?
Oh my god!
Wait,
Look
wait,
at all that
was
ammo!
that made after the war or during the war?
This is a post-World War II vehicle.
I believe it was it was post-war.
Post-war.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does this thing have
Autoloader in
62
late 30s.
rounds?
Amazing.
What?
Yeah, but it was simple afterloader.
Yeah.
Is this just made of ammo?
It was called like first stage loader.
Oh yeah, it's
got
only
it.
got 30 millimeters.
So what's the rate of fire?
95 a pen though, that's pretty good.
40 shots per minute.
40 shots per minute.
Yeah.
40.
40.
Like
Show me how the
Yeah.
magazine works,
Rotate,
BVV.
one-
You're lying to
but
me.
only,
1.2
I know you're
seconds.
lying to me.
but only for first
Yep.
6 rounds.
There's always a
Okay, got it.
qualifier.
So it's
Why you gotta
basically
do
like a
that to
drum.
me?
Like a
Or
drum.
Why you gotta-
like a magazine?
Why you
Yes,
gotta
yes,
do
yes,
that
yes,
to
yes.
me?
But that, yeah, that's very impressive. 1.2 seconds for one. Okay, now tell me the shells. I need to know the shells on this thing. So yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah, it
95
really
mil.
is. Like
Yeah,
I
not-
kind of
not-
file.
not
I
that
kind of
great,
file.
but, you know,
I kind of
not
feel
the
bad
best,
for the crew.
velocity.
Yeah, but it's
But-
3.7.
Oh,
so.
it's APC-BC.
very powerful
All right,
shells.
so it's not just
yeah,
SAP.
they are okay. Armor piercing.
95
Got it.
millimeter.
Very nice.
That seems a little bit high
Those
to me
first
for a
six-
shortened
okay,
naval
right.
gun,
So
but
after you fire
c'est
those
la
6
vie.
rounds, is there
This
any
is
way
gonna
to
do really
refill
well.
the first
Yes,
stage of,
yes,
okay,
yes,
so they're going to refill that mag, and you're going to be able to fire the
Yes,
okay
mhm.
quick again.
the only problem
nice.
is that
Special.
it's open
Yeah, what
topped and
reload?
has
Got
no armor,
1.2
and it has
seconds.
no
Yeah.
turret.
But only for
so,
the first
yeah.
first 6 shells.
3.7
And,
though, so pretty
weak
high
armor.
tier.
Because-
Yeah, well,
because
naturally.
it's
At least
very
on
light
this.
vehicle.
Wow, nice. Still very impressive.
Wait, what's that top armor
okay,
on the
just
turret? What's
yeah,
the
sure.
shell armor?
Let's. Oh, by the way, probably not the best vehicle to show. You know the
New-
physical sparks, but we do have a much better vehicle to show that is very soon. Anyway, okay.
What's up?
It does look like a
Right,
prototype,
so-
doesn't it? Bloody
Damn.
hell!
That's very fast. 120 mil. Me personally, I
And-
would take half
that's all.
HEs and half APs, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's gonna take it's gonna take a while. For
That's
you to
good
reload,
horizontal
but they're
traverse as
reloading
well,
like a
though, as
whole
well.
No.
Oh, by round.
Yeah, round by
Okay,
round, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it does it round by round. Oh,
round.
no, it's
Yeah.
like the other autoloaders. I thought they'd load it all as one
But still,
magazine.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been
that's
so
second
much
round.
better.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
you're pretty,
alright, yeah.
you are pretty much a
you
one
gotta be
punch
real
chump.
careful.
You know?
Yeah.
This is like a 6-shooter. You know, this is like a revolver.
Yes,
Basically,
yes,
you
yes.
come out,
Wild
you take
West.
6 shots, and then you roll back and just wait, because that reload is just wow. Yeah. So that kind of compensates for its immense rate of fire.
Okay. We will try to hit.
Oh, it has crazy burst
Some,
potential, and also
armor.
on top of this as
Yep,
well,
Yep.
you're not going to use 6 rounds to
If
destroy
you
one
guys didn't
target.
Notice
So,
any difference?
yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure that I can penetrate because
That's a Panther or a T-34.
T-34.
Yeah, T-34.
Panther,
It's real hard to see from here. Yeah. Well, no, you can't.
Because
Yes,
yeah.
hit the turret ring,
Vibration,
BVV. You can do it.
It's not the greatest. Yeah.
The
95
muzzle
mil,
velocity
like-
isn't the
But,
best, though.
It's not that great, but rate of fire's there. Me
Yeah.
personally, I would go for HEs and try and disable the gun. Oh,
But,
nice!
yeah.
Yeah, right in the turret.
If you hit in the turret and
Yep.
shell penetrated, it good after как это заброневое?
Yeah, you're right, Nita.
Well, good damage.
Good
Just-
damage.
yeah.
Okay, just good damage. Yeah.
KV2 machine gun. Well, no, KV2 is 152 mil.
I don't think there's any
This is
secondaries on
120.
this,
and we're still
though.
reloading.
And
Yeah, we're still-
replenish,
yeah.
replenish.
Obviously,
So those first
once a plane
6
spawns
rounds will
in,
go
you're in a
fast,
pretty bad
but
spot.
That reload time is just crazy slow.
got good speed,
so
though.
Keep that in mind. It's going to be a very.
I like the
tricky vehicle to
maneuverability
use
of it.
correctly. It will take a lot of skill. It's like a.
I'm
skill
hoping to
reliant
see what the
vehicle, so,
camos for Sweden look like as well.
I can imagine like
the
some
winter
players
camo
just,
and the desert
taking their
camo.
first 6 shots, maybe killing one target and then just dying because of the reload. But otherwise, yeah, you see the penetration again is not that great. Oh, those sparks! I can't wait for you to show it with an autocannon.
And
It's gonna be good. Yeah,
We have
and it
new
just
spark
takes a while to reload.
technology.
Probably- do they have 2 loaders in there? For the only
No,
one.
no, only one.
Only one.
Only
Okay.
it's a very small vehicle.
Yeah.
It's
Very
compact
light.
with
Very
60
light.
rounds of
Yes.
ammo. 60 rounds of
And we have,
120
smoke,
millimeter
range
ammo.
Oh,
launchers.
nice. Smoke launchers.
Sweden, what are you doing? Ah, yes, it has some smoke as
Oh,
well.
for this
That's nice.
BR, for this.
Yeah,
it's,
that's quite a lot.
yeah.
That's quite a lot for this thing. But I'm really impressed with.
And you can shot 6 times.
Yeah, and just get out of there.
Broke the smoke and.
Yeah, just run, reload, and then do it again. Yeah, very very interesting vehicle, but going to be pretty tricky to use in my opinion. Okay.
The guns seem pretty
So what do you
stabilized
guys
as
chat?
well.
What
as
do you
well.
guys think about this? Let me take a look in the Twitch.
Looks pretty fun.
New Sparky thing's gonna be fun. Yeah, Sparky thing's coming real soon.
Sparky things.
IS-2 auto gun. No. IS-2's gun is much more powerful than this. This is just large
I mean,
caliber,
is it?
but it's
It still
low
can't
velocity
penetrate
shells,
anything at its
so,
BR.
that's the problem.
Yes, length of barrel 18 L18.
18 caliber is
Yes.
L18. Yeah, the
Yeah.
length of barrel. Yep, that's right.
It is nice to see, though.
Just call Swedish IKEA. Okay.
400 horsepower
I think,
as well, so it's a powerful engine.
All Swedish vehicle can be called IKEA by our players.
Yeah.
IKEA tank, IKEA plane, etc. Okay, and I think we can show more interesting.
Yeah, interesting
more-
tanks.
yeah.
Even more interesting tanks.
Yeah.
Swedish.
The
they got some of
STRV?
Oh yes, the Stratswagen. I'm sure I butchered it when I said it. but
300
the
millimeters
it's
a
just-
pen.
Yeah, the
Is
S
that
tank,
APDF?
the
S tank,
The
yeah.
S tank, yes.
Just S tank.
10
Yeah.
degrees
That's
of
what the
gun
British call it,
depression,
because
I
the
suppose.
Stratswagen is
I
just
thought
a-
the
It's just a
prototype
battle
or the
Yes,
pre-production
that's
didn't
correct.
have 10 degrees.
Yeah, this is not a tank hunter, even though it does look like it.
7.3?
It's a turretless
That seems
tank.
quite high.
Again, a very unique Swedish design. Was in service, I know that for a fact,
40
until
millimeters.
late 90s, actually.
Good luck against Heath.
97, I think they phased it out. So that thing was very recently used by the Swedish. Somehow that adheres to NATO standards because 105 L74 cannon. So
But it is not L7.
That's not L7.
Yes.
L74. But it can still use
the same
shells.
yes, it can use.
But that's domestically produced cannon.
Yeah, and it has a longer barrel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much about the battle rating,
so,
guys. Remember, test
naturally,
server.
you need to rotate the entire hull to be able to aim this gun.
The battle
but
ratings is
as far
probably
as
the
I know, it
least
comes
thing to
with,
look at, you know.
hydraulic suspension.
Yeah. Так, я, наверное, по-русски буду, потому что
Sure. I'll translate.
много
Yes.
всяких фишек
Okay, go
интересных, чтобы побыстрее.
You think it'll go up?
Тут несколько интересных
This thing's
решений,
only got 40
которые нам
millimeters
пришлось
of
делать.
armor.
Okay,
You just
so
heat
we
it and
had
it'll
to
die.
do several unique solutions
Да,
to be
это
able
очень
to
And what is,
implement
you know,
this unique
pretty much
vehicle.
the round that is
Первое.
used by every
So number
7.7 in the world?
А,
Heat.
Пушка жестко закреплена в корпусе.
Yeah, the cannon is hard fixed to the hull.
Yeah. Второе.
Also, it really depends on
But
just
wait,
their
the cannon can
aiming.
move up and down though.
Не может. Нет.
No, it cannot move not up nor down, not left or right.
Нет.
Well, the
Okay.
cannon
Пушка
is
жестко закреплена в
fixed.
корпусе, именно поэтому для нее можно сделать очень простой механизм заряжания, потому что пушка не
Got
двигается,
it.
она
No, it
так
won't
вот
get hull
okay.
broken. It'll just
Due
get
to the fact
heated
that
to
the
death.
cannon is not moving, so you don't need the servos to be able to move the gun around.
Yeah.
It has a very
Ooh, it's got some
advanced,
internal armor. That'll be
and a
nice.
very simple, very robust autoloader system.
ну, просто как в стрелковом оружии чем-то похоже.
Yeah, basically like a big rifle.
Again,
Да.
as somebody who's
значит,
tried
это
my
первое.
best with the
Второе.
VT-12,
Танком
that
можно
aiming
полностью управлять
mechanic
с двух
is not
рабочих мест.
friendly
Wow,
for
okay.
use.
So this tank,
Like, it's as
you
simple
can
as
control
that.
it from two different seats opposite from each other
Первое.
with just one guy.
Да, и первое, значит, это водитель, механик-водитель, наводчик. Ну,
So the-
один человек.
Okay, so basically the driver and the gunner is the same guy.
Драйвер-ганнер.
Driver gunner.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
И
it's.
вторая позиция это командир танка.
The second position is the tank
У него-
commander. He can drive. And
У
he
него
can
точно
shoot.
такие же органы
He's got the
управления.
same controls.
Да, плюс
just
у него
as
есть
driver
специальная
gunner.
система оптическая, которая независимо может искать цели,
Wow.
и он может, соответственно, передавать целеуказания или брать на себя управление, и, соответственно,
Got it. So commander in this
I
tank,
do want to see what
unlike
the
many
armor is
others,
around that bridge, though.
apart from having it's his own commander optical system to be able to acquire and track targets, he also got driver controls, which is
What
very
is,
common. I'm really curious about that guy that sits backwards there.
How much is this internal armor?
Заряжающий.
Keeps
So, yeah,
Потому
scrolling
что в
over.
реальном танке он часть функции заряжания исполнял. Он, давай.
Okay, so in our game it's called loader.
No,
but
this
in
this
reality,
vehicle
he was
can run
part
on
loader.
Это был
one crew
радист,
member.
да.
Hey
Yeah,
Rob,
that was
hope
the
you're doing
radio
well, bud.
operator and loader.
Да, потому что, значит, в танке было два.
Yeah, if this thing
два
only has
магазина, две
one
емкости
crew
под снаряды
member,
механизированные,
it can
левая и
still
правая.
be
So
alive.
that
It's the
tank,
first vehicle
historically
in War
had two
Thunder
magazines, the
in
left and right
realistic
magazine, and
that can
the
survive
radio operator
with only one
did
crew
help
member.
a little bit.
Yeah, right.
and still be
Yeah.
fully, well, not fully
Это
combat
две-
effective,
две-
but pretty
две
much combat
механизированных укладки.
effective.
И еще одна укладка
30
на 5
millimeter?
снарядов,
Okay,
дымовая.
cool.
Она была отдельно. Ее заряжающий заряжал вручную сам.
Got it. Okay. So the thing is, both of these magazines are fully automated. So the radio operator / loader didn't really do anything with those, but he did have a special 5 smoke shell magazine.
Yeah, but from the
separate
reason is in
that
the
only he
STRV
could load.
103,
Это просто
in the commander's
укладка, не
position,
магазин, укладка.
you can
Просто
operate
собрал,
every
it's not
part
a
of the
magazine,
vehicle.
basically, it's just 5 shells, a 5-shell rack.
Да,
That's
да.
it.
So that dude on the
Поскольку
right-hand side,
внутри
he's the
магазина
key man.
селекции выстрела не осуществлялось, то есть они просто последовательно подавались.
Got it.
Поэтому один магазин всегда использовался под бронебойные снаряды, второй под хэши, какие-то фугасного действия, многоцелевые.
Okay. So those magazines, those mechanized magazines, they didn't have select fire option, basically. So one magazine came with just AP shells exclusively, and the other one was used for all the other stuff
Да,
that
потому
was
что
in a
вы не
tank.
можете, то есть если у вас смешанная укладка, вы не знаете, какой сейчас снаряд зарядился. Вы либо должны помнить, в каком порядке они, и считать их. Обычно так это неудобно.
Yeah, because in reality, if you only have 2 separate magazines, you need to be able to keep in mind whatever orders the shells are loaded in. So
Но
basically,
если вы смешанно зарядили, если вы все напихали во все магазины, вы должны помнить. Первый фугасный,
Yeah.
потом бронебойный, потом...
yeah,
еще.
just for the simplicity, they did load APs
Да, да.
maybe in the left
Но
mag or the
технически
right
это
mag.
можно было сделать. Просто поскольку ты не знаешь, что ты сейчас зарядил в таком случае...
Just tell
ты
me if
не
it's
знаешь,
gonna be
какую шкалу
replicated in the
целиться,
game.
целиться.
Yeah.
Поэтому просто одна под бронебойной, вторая под...
instead of trying to
Yeah,
explain it.
Doing mix and match for shells in those magazines was not a great idea because you simply couldn't keep track of whatever shells in there. So basically, in the game, you can select shells because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
left and right magazine, There we go. Okay, so naturally, if the cannon's hard fixed, okay.
Это еще не все. Уникальные вещи, это еще не все. В танке 2 двигателя.
This tank has 2 engines.
Дизельный и
A
газотурбинный.
diesel and a gas turbine engine.
Hell yeah,
Они
brother.
работают вместе.
So they work together in tandem.
Да.
Wow,
На одну коробку передач, на одну трансмиссию.
And they're both connected
But can
to
it
the
run
same
on
gearbox.
cooking oil? I don't
Вот
think
такой вот.
so.
Так столько особенностей.
Can't be
That's a
my
hell of a
chieftain.
tank. So wait, okay, that's I have a question.
Да.
So if one engine gets taken out, can you use the other one to move?
В реальности, да, но
In reality, yes.
там скорость настолько падала. И
But the speed was just so
это довольно
atrociously
сложно
low.
все же представить, что попадая в моторный отсек, снаряд только вот
Got
один
it.
двигатель.
So
Поэтому
basically,
мы
in the
это не-
game, if you
Yeah.
take out the engine,
Yeah.
one engine, it's dead. in the
Возможно,
water. Got it.
мы maybe we will.
Can it run on
Maybe we
vodka?
change-
We will
implement
change,
separate
I
engines.
mean, do the
Yeah,
Swedish
maybe.
drink? What does the
But
Swedish
no.
drink actually like?
So in our
What's
game,
like the
2
alcohol
engines
that the
operating
Swedish
at the same
like?
time, providing maximum speed. Got it. So probably in reality, they why do they have
The
two,
engines
you know,
themselves
engines
are
that
actually
come
really
with
nicely
different fuels?
modeled.
So basically, you need 2
Like I
fuel
really
types
like
for this.
that.
No.
No?
Why not beer?
The gas
Fair
turbine
enough.
is multi-fuel engine.
I think yeah.
Okay. But still, why they put 2 different engines in there?
Meatballs.
They know because Sweden is not
Swedish
a country,
meatballs are good, man.
and gas turbine engine.
I'm very
Yeah, they
impressed.
tend to not work that great sometimes in extreme.
So it looks like
cold.
there's
faster
a
start
there's like a
engine.
sheet
got it.
of
In
armor
cold,
on top
cold
of
winter.
the
So yeah, got it. So gas
actual
turbine,
like kind of hull
I mean,
itself.
diesel's having difficulties.
Yeah, yeah.
in
I'm
the
gonna have to
gas
get into
turbine. Gas
protection
turbine works
analysis
okay.
and have a
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at that.
Got it. Very interesting. Okay, so a question. Very, very important question. If you can't move the gun, it's just hard fixed to the hull. How do you aim it?
With your hydraulic drive suspension
Right. We
and
gotta see-
transmission.
Okay, but first, maybe
Improved
shells and
hull
armor.
aiming,
I guess
exactly.
the chat is
Yeah,
just
armor very thin.
stop with this tank. Stop with this tank. Yes, this is.
Hello,
well,
Glacis
people
is
will
looking juicy, by the way.
В
see.
смысле, хватит говорить.
No,
The
just,
dub block.
just keep showing. Please, please go on.
Okay, thin armor, but very good slope.
Yes.
And
So
we
many
can-
possible ricochets there.
Yeah, and we.
Let's
we can-
see.
So 7.3. Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, test it with heat.
And I think we. Okay.
I don't care
Can
about
you lower the
APDS.
hull closer to the ground? You can, so you can just squash
I'm not sure.
Ow.
that. Okay, maybe, possibly.
You can change the decline.
Yeah.
Hull, but I am not sure that it can be
lower,
lower
per
or
se.
higher. I am not sure.
Are we
Which
not
would be
test driving
great.
it today,
Yeah,
boys?
Maybe I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hello?
Because
Hello.
suspension, да, она обеспечивает поворот, именно, наклон.
Okay, got it.
Окей, так. But тогда сейчас даже
So
кумулятивно.
the suspension does
Give
allow
me
you
some
to
heat.
incline the hull
There
back
it
and
is.
forth. So it's there.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, alright.
heat shells can.
Oh, give up. No.
Got it.
Do it from zero,
Drive
you
the tank.
ass.
Hurry up.
Come
okay,
on.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Look
just
at
drive
that.
the
It's
tank.
only
Got it,
200
got it.
millimeters.
Hold on.
You're gonna
One
eat this
thing.
thing alive.
Right.
As you can see, lot of
Yeah,
bulkhead.
Yeah, lots of bulkheads.
200
basically.
millimeters of
Shit.
armor
Yes,
with heat
and
FS.
Fuel tank.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
night.
external.
Separate.
What is the
separate
most
from
common thing
hull.
at 7377? Heat
armor,
FS.
Some
Your armor's
defensive
gonna be
Yeah,
pointless.
measures
because
there.
it's not blow up panel.
Right.
Just it can just protect by some.
Yeah, I
some
agree.
small-
They're
some
spending a
small-
lot of
okay, so
time on a
test
tank,
drive.
which
Yeah,
isn't
just-
even,
yeah, we
you know,
gotta
the
go.
main.
Shells, please show shells.
Like the Swedish
It's,
ground is not the main thing,
standard.
if
No,
that
no,
makes
seven.
sense.
Yes.
Okay.
And one standard L20.
Oh my god, that
28
camera
and
is
one
miles back.
Sweden.
That's kinda nice.
Shell.
Right.
Okay. You can see.
Oh, it's the hull aiming mode is
This tank
automatically
has,
on.
Default?
hull
In
aiming
default?
by
Yeah,
default,
by default.
Oh,
yeah.
it's still got that second delay
Just,
thing.
you can just.
Oh, no.
which
move
is logical.
your.
Wait, let's
aim
see how
and
long
you
it takes.
can see-
No.
Now, okay. What
Give it
about
still.
lifting the gun up or?
Huh?
Oh, nice. So again, that's automatic as well. Yeah.
Big
you
booty
see
in the
hull
back.
moves, not the gun. Oh, very nice. Which,
No.
kind of gives
No.
me the idea. You
It
can
has that
actually,
second delay. No.
Well, since you can manipulate the hull,
You gotta get rid of that,
you can
guys.
change the angle of your armor slope.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
To be able to deflect shells.
It has
so
that. It has
can
that
already- I
delay
can
where
already
it doesn't
predict
line up the
videos
gun
coming to
properly,
time.
and that gets you killed so many times.
Yeah, you can look up if you want. You can look down too.
Low,
Very nice.
right,
How low can
get
it go?
a
Like,
little
pressure?
longer.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Not that great. I can already see it's not. Well, it's actually not that bad either. It's like what, -15, or something like that.
Yeah, I think yeah.
It definitely
That's a
moves
very
quickly.
unusual
It's
tank.
just that bit. You see that little delay there?
The bush is in the way.
It's gonna get this thing
Alright,
killed
let's see
so
that.
many times.
Well, it should be able to penetrate that.
I will.
Tank, no
I
problem.
will.
Is that the delay or is it track
Right.
acceleration? It's the delay. Because it happens exactly the same on the VT1.
Nice graphics. Thanks.
And okay, we will try to show you new
IT1.
new
The new sparks effects. Yeah, the new spark effects.
Ooh.
There we go. You see the tank's on fire
Does
now.
look nice.
No more. Okay, it's on fire again. It's producing a ton of sparks.
Those sparks are
So
pretty
sparks
nice,
are getting
actually.
lifted
I
up
like
by
them.
hot air, and they're fully physics
Flames
based.
still
You
look
can
like
see
shit,
the
but
sparks
the
are
sparks are
coming
nice.
down on the hull, and they're actually rolling down from the hull as they go, as they would in real life, basically. Yeah, see?
Oh my god,
I
they're
just
even,
love that.
okay,
like
that's
the best thing
nice.
in this
That's
patch.
really
This
nice.
and the Strats.
Yeah, I do really like that.
Absolutely loving it. But you guys got to see it in action with an auto gun,
Oh,
cannon. Wow, it's just
Look at
beautiful.
that! Look at that!
That was,
You can't make
that ricochet
precise.
also
You can't
produced
make
sparks, by the
precise
way. Just
changes
roll
with this
down the
thing
and
in time.
blow up ammo and
It's just not good.
fire. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Не везет, никак не могу
I would eject shells. That's nice.
Slava's not real happy about not being able to do an ammo rack
Okay.
or
Yeah,
ammo rack
not
shot.
Not a faster tank, but one of the faster reload rate in the game. Because,
Yeah, it is an
reload
ambush
rate?
tank.
Because,
This
low
isn't.
after
This
loader is
isn't.
very simple and
Like the
reliable.
problem
It can
is,
it can
it's
fire
the
each,
two ammo
4
types.
seconds.
Oh, so
Wow,
well,
nice.
mainly the main ammo type that is used a lot
Take
at this
that,
BR
Abrams.
is heat, right? And heat
See the
FS,
shell
and it's
extractor
weak
there in the
against
back?
both.
Nice.
What it's good against is AP and APDS.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
I
the
like it
aiming
already,
system
me
looks
too.
wonky. It really does.
Yeah, I think we will we going to open dev maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Well, there goes my sleep
we're
schedule.
Still working on aiming system for this tank.
Right.
And
Good.
now
Good to hear.
we
They're
have
still working on it.
Some little bit
Like, look at it.
небольшие рывки есть.
You mean for the hull
It's
aiming?
just.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
It's-
the hull aiming is being worked on.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
worry about it. It's still, you
Just
know.
watch
work
the
in progress.
aimer. Just watch it.
So
It's
Slava's
not
not
good.
very happy with the way that, you know, it jitters a little bit every
Mhm.
so often.
A little
so
bit,
we're
Sean.
working on it to fix it.
A little bit. It's cheering a lot, mate.
Yeah, and you can change mode flaming,
Right.
and in this mode your mouse.
Yeah, because the problem is,
won't
even if you're in an
control,
ambush situation,
won't control the hull.
the enemy is going to be
Rotation,
moving,
Only it will
right?
control
And
elevation.
you're going to be ambushing. Therefore, you have to follow them as they are moving.
Let's check it out. Yeah, так. Flaming.
And the problem is, therefore, you have to be able to. Therefore, you have to be able to
Well,
move
you
and
can,
aim,
you can
at the
control
target.
camera.
Camera.
and then you have this whole
So
situation
you can disable
where,
hull
as you're
aiming,
setting
and you will
up,
be able to look around. if
you're
you
going
look
to have this
around.
glitchy aiming
Oh, by
system.
the way,
It's
can
not
you
good.
enable hull aiming
Hmm?
and then hold down C? You know, to see if we can rotate the camera. Just enable the hull aiming. Yeah, there we go. Hold down C. Can you move the camera? Oh no! So you need to disable hull aiming in order to move the camera around. I mean, if you want to look back.
No, no, no.
Oh, you
No,
can-
you don't
You
have
can
to.
you can see. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Я, блин,
As a VT12
Yeah,
aficionado.
press C,
Merci.
Yeah, that's the point.
Там все смотреть, думаю, что за смотреть, куда смотреть.
When you
Yes,
when you point the
you-
gun down, it looks like a
yeah.
very grumpy tank.
Yeah. And this guidance suspension
Mhm.
can you can moving on the hill,
Mhm.
and you can change decline your hull,
Mhm.
and you can not you can move from конец подъема, как это?
At the end.
We've
of the
got
hill,
10
the
minutes
climb.
left,
Yes.
and you haven't shown
With
any ships, boys.
Decline hull. And
Right.
you can,
I definitely remember you at the
not
start of this
some
saying you're gonna
visual
have a look at the
Yeah,
ships.
got it. So you can.
like this.
Yeah, I understand. So basically, okay.
Mhm.
The thing Slav was trying to say, maybe a little difficult to understand, but let me elaborate here. So basically, all other tanks in the game, or in reality, when they're climbing a hill, they're forced to show the belly of the hull, right? Or the lower glacis of the front plate. This tank doesn't have to, because it can incline its hull down.
For
And when it's
example,
climbing, all you're gonna see are those headlights and the gun sticking out. So yeah, so that's pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
you're right.
cool.
It'll be able to angle
I
itself
hope I
down.
explained that right, guys, and you understand.
And then when you
what
try
we're
and
talking
turn
about
on the
here.
hill, you won't be able to.
We're coming up pretty close. 15 minutes left, or 25. So
Okay.
Oh, 25? Alright. So it's a little bit longer than
Maybe
10.
We will
very interesting
show
tank.
other country vehicle.
yeah.
What did they show already?
Так,
This stream will be put on YouTube, so
Uh,
you can have a look through it.
since I can't talk
Okay,
about it out loud.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
USA.
more American
Ford
ships.
DD-35.
That's what we needed.
New destroyer.
Destroyer, yeah.
Yeah. And new M60 version. M60 TTS.
TTS.
So that it's tank command.
Weebs everywhere,
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
or-
so
or-
crying.
Thermal side.
probably
Yeah,
the
and,
second one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
you're
has
giving
thermal,
America
it
the
has,
TTS.
Vision?
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Era.
Yeah.
So can you install either night vision or just night vision
Just thermal.
So this is just a
Thermals,
copy
yes.
paste from the Chinese tech tree then.
and some air bricks there.
Yes. Like,
Why would you use
Rice
this?
version, but a little bit later.
Yeah.
Little bit more modern version.
Yep.
Okay,
I really like how they haphazardly installed those era bricks on it, because that tank was not designed to have era protection originally, and then it was retrofitted. The M60 was retrofitted with era
Yeah.
protection.
Most part of tanks.
People are asking
not
for this in the American
was
tech
not
tree?
designed, with,
Why? Why would you use this?
Era in mind.
Yeah.
Is it available for Xbox? The game? Yes, of course.
Your strong BRs are 9.0 and 10.3.
And it's free to play too.
Okay, and
Like you've
I
just made
have
China
some,
even more,
some tank modification.
what's the
and
word?
in other-
Even less
in other
unique.
country.
Yep.
BMP3 have
It's got a log.
Now it's
New-
got a
new-
thermal sight.
new modification.
Oh,
thermal sight.
great.
It's
That'll fix its
Sodema.
problems.
Sodema, yeah, it's a modern thermal sight. In Russian army.
Have they changed the
Still used
reload
today.
yet?
This version, modernization of BMP3, Russian army gets
To have an
in,
equivalent to the
70
T-74G or
15
Leopard
years.
L-44?
2015.
Well, you mean the
Okay,
XM1?
So that
It's
tank
n-
was introduced into Russian
That
military
one?
in
Most modern
2015,
BMP3
You already have
for-
that.
So
for-
that's
yes.
so that's very recent, super
Yes,
recent.
yes, the most modern version,
Yeah.
BMP3 in Russian army.
Or the MBT-70?
Does that make it the most modern?
Or the
vehicle in
other
game?
bloody M60s?
Probably
I think,
does.
Yeah.
Probably does.
Yes.
All right. Oh, you got to show that autocannon.
That
spark.
TTS
How
is a
close.
9.3.
That Leopard's gonna get it. Oh yeah.
The sparks do look really nice.
So every
Oh.
single shell that you see that interacts with armor produces its own set of sparks.
Yeah, it's still whip where
Yeah.
we want to.
This thing how
we want
screwed
to,
that
to
is.
make some
The
Still work in
M60
progress.
A3
some
TTS
changes.
Yeah.
is
and it
9.3.
really, looks
The XM1 is 9.0. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. So this is still early version of the.
I
Spark
do like the
system.
sparks though. The sparks are really nice.
Oh, I like the shell extractor.
and shots also produce new sparkle.
Yep.
You can see.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Very nice. Comes off the right autocannon there.
Oh, that'll look really nice
oh
on
yes,
AA
in thermal
vehicles.
sights, the sparks look even better. Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
I agree it's the dev server,
I know what
but
I'm
that
gonna
is
be
the
playing
exact copy of a Chinese vehicle that we already have in game. Like go and look at the Chinese tree and go and look at the M60A3 TTS.
please.
It's been in game for a long time. Like what? Nearly 2 updates at this
what about
point?
you guys, chat? Do you like Spark's new Spark system in thermal sights or just normal view? What do you think about it?
The sparks are nice though.
And
Leopard 2 and T14. Wait, Leopard 2, T14 Abrams. Oh, so T14 Armada. That's what you probably know. That's,
yes, get it in here. Why not? Fuck it. Let's go.
Modernization of. Oh, sorry.
The Hunt.
1 second. Please just go.
Oh, Challenger 2's got an upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
New armor pack.
Oh yes.
Give me that lower plate, baby.
Chubham armor. Is what they
No.
call
Oh, it's the Dorchester.
Dorchester.
Hell
it.
yeah.
Dorchester.
Yeah, it's Era and Nera and
Beautiful.
some screens.
Can this
Chonky
thing move?
boy.
Of course, yeah.
Just looking at
It's it's similar to current Challenger Mark
3.
Oh, the Rooikat at least right now isn't attached to anything, so that's kind of nice.
Same
You can research it off the bat.
Sierra.
But it
and
does look more bulky. It's taller now.
Look at the chunk.
Challenger 2 looks way bulky.
I don't think it's taller.
Okay.
Looks really nice though.
You get
Lower plate and sides.
better protection on lower glasses against chemical armor. And
Yeah, I'm happy to see
against
that.
chemical armor.
I'm happy it's not I'm happy it's not a different variant of the Challenger 2. That'd kind of be silly.
Наши игроки просто долго просили нас.
Yeah. They've been asking. The players have been asking for this for a while now.
Yeah, and we plan to add another version of this protection because there
Several versions of it.
yeah several versions.
So you're gonna put it all on the same tank, or are you
Turret
gonna
also was
do
protected
different
by
tanks?
etc.
The Chonka 2?
So with that armor pack, Challenger 2, what can you compare it with in terms of protection?
I think it's similar to T64BV version.
Okay, so pretty tough,
Yeah.
but much bigger though.
Yeah.
Much bigger target, like twice as big, basically.
It's a big one.
Ты преувеличиваешь.
Well, okay, 1.5 times big.
Okay, and, and
yes,
some new stuff.
the Rooikat.
Rooikat.
Rooikat is a South African armored
Look at that
car,
thick lower
light
plate.
tank,
Recognition.
reconnaissance vehicle.
Reconnaissance vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see some non-Swedish
There was,
vehicles. You're looking at one.
Also, anti-tank version with another cannon.
It's nice to
Okay.
see they got the
76.
But
South
the
African
versions,
flag.
Four.
Recognize.
Reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance. Yeah.
vehicle. Or just called a recon vehicle.
Recon vehicle,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Armored recall vehicle,
Yep.
light vehicle.
So what about weapons?
It's
76.
the same ballistic, the same armor as automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so exactly the
it's
same.
a licensed version
311.
of the automatic.
No. It's
I mean,
different.
The only question is, does it get
system,
thermals?
different cannon.
Just use
and
the
scouting.
Use the same ballistics.
Same
The
ballistic.
same ballistics, same armor.
same ammo. Okay, got it. So one in terms of protection, what can it hold? Maybe a 14.5.
Yeah, against heavy machine guns in frontal arc and rifle.
Rifle caliber all around.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Because it's light and
it's
fast. Fast.
it's got a very,
Basically,
very
a
fast,
Centauro,
yeah.
Off the South Africa.
very, very big engine.
Interesting.
1,000 horsepower.
Please
That's
show
it.
T90. T90.
Sorry, guys. T19.
Never had thermals? Well, this is like the modernized Rooikat.
Yeah. Sometime later, guys.
Sometime
Oh,
later.
it has scouting in it. Okay, good. So it does get scouting. It's quite
But
tall.
Rooikat
It's actually
doesn't
very
look as-
tall.
Well, it's, about the same size as the Centauro, because I played Centauro a lot.
Mhm.
I kind of like it. Oh, nice. I'm beginning. Yeah.
The sparks are really nice. Like, they're really, really nice. This does look slow, though.
Deep vehicles.
But then again, I'm used to the Centauro just bucking it around like crazy.
Gun is stabilized in both axes. You can tell that. A very, very smooth sailing when you're firing on the go, which is nice. No thermals. No
No.
thermals.
No.
Night vision.
No
though.
thermals.
Night
Okay.
vision, yes.
Yep.
So just night vision.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh wow. Just ripped him apart there. That was an ammo rack.
That looked cool as shit.
Yeah.
Do that again.
About
I want to
10
see it
minutes
again.
left.
Do it
I
again.
think we will show some some naval stuff.
Yeah.
And other
Hunt?
cool stuff we
A
will
4.0?
show on Russian stream.
Russian stream, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Give me it all.
Yes, Admiral Graf Spee.
It all
battleship.
Graf Spee.
Yeah, pocket battleship. This thing is kind of weird because its caliber puts it in place between a heavy cruiser and a battleship.
Do you think the
Heavy
Sparks
cruiser,
will be in
battle cruiser,
planes too?
battleship,
Will
yeah.
Hispanos look
it's in
gorgeous?
between,
We'll have to
like,
see.
I
would love
One of
I
the
would
largest
love
ships
it
Germany
if
ever
it was.
produced, really. Well, apart from Bismarck. Bismarck was much better, but I mean much bigger. But this is one of the largest ones.
Господи. Гнезинау и этот. Там был еще.
Gneisenau
И
and
второй корабль еще были еще два линкора, которые такой же калибр
Right,
имели.
right.
Гнезинау
I don't know their
и-
names. But still, anyway, 280 millimeters in 2 turrets, so six guns of
Yeah.
280.
Very good armor for cruiser.
100 mil, yeah, that's very considerable.
Wide and long.
Yeah, but
armor
you're gonna
belts.
shoot into it, so
Battleships,
whatever that.
battleships. Well, this is basically very close to a battleship.
Yeah, very close. And
No, it
very
isn't.
powerful secondary.
Oh,
Because
nice.
it's 6-inch guns and like other light cruiser.
Hey,
Yep.
Jacob.
And it's very important. I will show.
I cannot imagine.
Like it looks
what
like it'll
can
have the same
survive
issues
a
the
direct
Hipper did
hit
when it
with all
first
those
came out,
6 guns?
where if you fire like above it,
Midsection.
then it's gonna
Probably, I don't
it's
know,
gonna
like,
do a ton of
nothing.
damage, unfortunately, to it.
If you land all 6, that's
У него очень большая пробиваемость. Ну, то есть
Yeah, I know it's a pocket battleship, but a pocket battleship is nothing like a
so
battleship.
The main caliber guns, they have excessive armor penetration against light targets. So,
Hey, you got your Sendai Swiss.
well,
be
you don't
happy,
need me
be
to tell
humble.
you that. Please don't use those main caliber guns against like destroyers. You don't need that.
Oh,
yes.
what a surprise!
Yeah.
The
It was
big
just
heavy
1 hit out of
cruiser
6.
destroys a destroyer. Who would have known? Shoot the other
very
bloody
long-
ship.
Very,
Very
very long reload, and it is very important. When your main caliber reloading,
Yep.
you can switch on secondary,
Secondary weapons.
and you can shot. I don't know, 5-6 times, and even light cruiser. It was great damage.
Yeah, got it. So, while your main guns reload, you can still. You got 6 cannons broadside, right?
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, so six guns. They're very fast. So against light cruisers and destroyers, you're going to be able to wreck them in no time with this, because those main caliber guns are against other cruisers, heavy cruisers especially.
Yeah, heavy cruiser and another Spee.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah, should
this
we
is
come across
definitely
one?
what we
Yeah.
needed.
Those light cruisers, yeah, you can just wreck with your
Naval is
auxiliary
fixed in
weapons.
195
Well, I mean,
because of the graph
auxiliary
speed.
on Graf Spee.
Don't
but
worry about the
on
organ.
other ships, it would be main caliber
Don't-
guns.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain, holding the
Class,
organ.
it's main caliber.
Yep. One is the Russian stream immediately after this one in about like half hour.
And we hit 2 times.
Twice.
Twice of 11-inch and only 23% of
Yeah.
left.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, but still long reloading.
Yep.
I don't know
Well,
why you
you
wouldn't
can-
take
you can
the
do
the organ
sequential
over
shots.
this thing,
Of course, yeah.
unless you
Fire
wanted that
sequentially,
really
that's
big
probably
hit
the way to
power.
go with the main caliber guns there. Oh, Graf Spee. Pretty considerable speed for a vessel of this size.
I love it how only like 2 shots there actually hit.
53
I'm not
kilometers an hour,
sure.
it's not bad.
It was 23, 27 knots, yeah, approximately. Because it was Raider.
Yeah.
It was Ocean Raider.
Yep.
And господи, конечно, it died. It was destroyed
It was
like
destroyed.
like Raider.
Yeah.
It was famous. Бой, это как?
Battle.
Battle.
Yeah, battle.
Battle in. Забыл, как
It didn't even survive
называется.
like half a year of the war.
Вместе
The Graf
сначала
Spee.
Exeter, топил.
Because you know what came on?
Они решили
The
сдать
big
его.
dick of the fucking Royal Navy.
So,
Ну, я думаю, что это-
down around the coast of South America,
Yeah.
it had a fight with a British ship.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
severely
After.
damaged,
Yes.
and they decided to scuttle the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, the crew.
Yeah.
That's probably a very difficult decision to make, scuttle your own ship, especially a ship.
And you know who
like that.
gave them
Yeah,
refuge?
because, they,
The
was
Argentinians.
in, natural port,
Yeah.
and they have only
And then
one
the
day.
captain shot himself
After it, they-
because,
they must,
well, I'm guessing
go.
Leave, yeah.
he
leave
was
and-
so
or-
distraught at the fact that he lost his ship.
Разоружиться и-
Yeah, or they disarm
Yeah,
themselves and just give up.
Mhm.
Yep. Get it.
Uh,
5.7. Yeah, this is 5.7.
Yeah, now it's 5.7, yeah. Because it's comparable to another heavy cruiser and
Yeah.
big
Prince
cruiser.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Princess Eugenie.
Well, after Graf Spade, nothing looks as impressive, really. But
But it's still very...
I don't need it to look
very,
impressive. I need it to be good.
dangerous.
And guess what?
Dangerous
It's
ship
good.
against Spey, because on Spey you have protection against 6-inch guns.
Mhm.
It's very, very
Decent.
decent protection, but against 8
Yeah.
inch shells.
Which does God?
Yes, Stitchgaya or Pensacola or Magami or Hipper.
You're still very vulnerable.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, we got 5 minutes left. It was just a timer for us.
Мгм. Я даже не знаю, что еще.
Japanese ships.
Можно
Oh,
много говорить.
Acqu-
Окей. Maybe...
The Japanese ships were Russian stream then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh my
some
God.
System for helicopter.
I want to get some food.
And maybe France
So-
vehicle in China.
Yeah, Princess Eugenie.
So there's still quite a stuff to show, guys.
Yeah,
we're just taking our time and discussing everything in detail.
New tree of
Oh
destroyers
my God.
for Britain.
Look at
Bomb
that.
class.
Yeah, and battle class.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yep. It looks distinctly British.
Yeah,
It's the old British ships, very British.
yeah, fast.
Gonna be real fun
fast
getting dicked
fire
on by
rate,
light cruisers.
but
4.5 inch. Yeah,
yes,
not
a little
not-
bit lower.
I wonder if
on
they
the
have the
weaker
spark
side there.
mechanics
but
in.
great.
rate of fire.
In
Oh, yes,
I wonder if they'll have the
Okay,
smart
that's-
the
that's a
spark
good one.
mechanics
That's
in
a good sign.
naval. That'll look
I
kind
like
of
it when
nice.
Slava goes like, right, I remember this.
Нет, видимо, все же на русском.
Looks like it's nothing for the Soviets.
Да, я думаю, что могу.
P35. Let's see.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, but I
Oh, you're testing the sparks.
So
Hell
P35.
yeah!
no,
so-
new system for.
Oh, new system.
Yeah, radar.
Oh my God!
Oh yes. Oh, naval radar.
Naval
Finally.
radar.
Jesus, amazing. Okay, so
Just in
what does it
case
allow you to
you
do?
couldn't
Track
see that
targets?
massive
So you know
fuck
that
off
there's
ship
something
in the
water
distance.
over there.
Yeah.
You now have
firstly
radar.
We made only radar only against aerial target,
Right.
but later we will add and
So can
it.
it do distinction between naval target and air target on the radar? Can you tell what's what?
I mean, it's not
Just
even
gonna-
tracking any of the
No,
ships
just
right
now,
now. So.
current radar detect only aerial target.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
only aerial targets
for
right now.
Yeah.
Got it. So will it allow you to do radar assisted shooting?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Сейчас я развернусь.
So planes are even more
You
screwed
can
than
see
naval.
dead zone on
Yep.
the
On the radar. Yeah.
Как это, stern или бот?
Uh,
Корма это что у нас?
Stern.
Stern.
Yeah. Bow is front, stern is back.
Окей. Вот.
What is this
Very
nonsense?
nice. So radar assisted gaming is.
Oh
just,
my
wow,
God.
it's what I've been waiting for a long time.
Hello there.
Why is this needed?
Блин, у меня нет этого видеовзрывателя, поэтому
Yeah.
попадания чуть-чуть не хватает.
This ship
Плюс-
doesn't.
One
плюс он
day,
чуть маневрирует.
He's firing
Yeah, the
behind
ship
it.
doesn't have fuse proximity fuse shells or
because
tank shells.
I don't have this,
Yeah.
this ship on this
But still,
account.
you get radar assist there,
Yeah.
which is very, very nice. Hey, Helpman Torrent, what's up? Okay, so
Jesus.
this is all we have time for. We got 2 minutes left. But remember, in about half hour, we're gonna do half hour. right? For the Russian stream.
Я думаю, что в 5.
Oh, okay. So in less than 1 hour, in
Yeah.
about 50 minutes,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a
50
Russian stream.
minutes?
Not me, but Slava and Andre. And they will show you more vehicles, more systems, more features for update 1.95 Northern Wind. So please stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this
Illegal aimbot. Yeah.
showcase, which wasn't that little. Actually, one of the longer showcases we did. And Stridswagen. That's all what I can say. Okay. Or do you want to show the helicopter system there, or for the Russian stream? Just leave it for the Russian one. Thank you
new
so
helicopter
much.
system again.
Commentating for your pleasure was me, Sean, and naturally talking about all the new features of the update is BVVD, also known as Slava. Okay, thank you guys. Going to be seeing you real soon.